guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Miss Sweet. I am an 8th year first grade teacher in Anchorage, Alaska, and this is classroom setup part 1. All right guys, we are back in my classroom. Your girl forgot to bring her tripod. Actually, I didn't forget. I literally thought I had left it here, but I think I must have taken it home over the summer thinking I was gonna record. Didn't record it all this summer, so I don't know what I was thinking. Actually been at school for a long time. I came here and I helped Ashley for a little bit. So I'm gonna quickly just like move my furniture today. My sister's here to help me out so I can quickly get it done and get the heck out of here. Don't wanna be here longer than basically an hour at this point. So of course, as always, I came back a day early. My first contracted day of work is tomorrow, and it is a training, full day training for 2 days off-site. So I have training at another school for the next 2 days. I won't get to do much more until next week on Monday, the 14th. So I'm just gonna start by trying to move the furniture in my room. Okay, so I guess to clean the carpet, they did move my tables. If you guys saw my end of the year video, which I don't know if I put that on YouTube or if I put that on my Instagram, but you know, follow me, primarily Sweet. So all these tables and stuff were as usual, were lined up over there. That's my sister. And then actually one thing they did this summer that they have not done the previous years is I rolled up my rugs thinking they weren't going to clean them because last year they didn't. And this year they actually unrolled them themselves and cleaned them. Shout out to the BPOs at my school because they are literally amazing. I think my classroom is going to have the same setup. I might make a few changes. We'll see, but I think for the most part, it's going to be the same. So I'm just going to quickly get all my furniture set up, and that's going to be the end of it for today. And I will do some more work on probably Monday next week with the new curriculum. I think I'm going to end up having to change this wall, so that should be interesting. I'll show that later in a video. They also are saying we no longer need to have these up, so you might see me take these down in some videos. I have some more there and across here. Yeah, it's going to be interesting with all the changes in curriculum, how much that means a change for my room. I don't have my tripod, so again, like, bear with me in how this is going to look, but let's get started. Hey guys, Editing McCall here, just to say, as mentioned, I did in fact forget my tripod on this day 1, but as you continue to watch this vlog, you will find that I actually also forgot it for day 2. So sorry for all the weird angles. I did try to move the camera around a lot so you weren't staring at one weird angle like this one for too long. And on day 3, I will have it. As I'm editing this, it is Monday after recording day 2, and I've already put the tripod in my trunk, and I will have it for tomorrow when I go to work. So for now, just enjoy all these terrible angles, and tomorrow I will do better for y'all. Sorry. All right guys, I didn't do a ton, but I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll show you guys what I got done, and then I'll see you guys in my next one. So we did get all the tables out, and then off camera, I did go ahead and put out my pencil bins. I haven't finished the table. Say hello to my sister again. We did get this table all set up with my mailboxes. Just like last year, I'm just gonna start with these 2. Once I figure out my numbers, I'll grab the other one if I need. Otherwise, it'll go down on the bottom shelf. In fact, I actually need to get rid of the curriculum in here also. Will be something I have to do when I come back because we're not using these books and stuff anymore because we have a whole new curriculum. So those books over there, these books down here, and I have stuff in the cabinet as well. So my horseshoe table, I decided to keep it here, and then my other one's over there. Got our libraries pretty much ready to go. I just need to put this sign back up. Ta-da! And I'm sure I'll find out soon what I have to do. Sorry guys, figured I might as well. I'll figure out soon what I have to do with the focus wall. But this is how I'm leaving it for today. It's pretty good and set up. I got the tables really, really perfect just now. I just realized, so I'm gonna take a picture of this for next year so that hopefully I can keep the tables at these same angles because it's a perfect setup for my rugs and I really, really like it. So I don't have my Chromebook cart yet, so we'll get that hopefully when we get back on Monday, but that is the room and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, we're on part 2 of classroom setup, day 2. I don't know what I'm gonna title this, but let's get into it. All right, so I have been at work for about an hour. My room's pretty set up, but I do have to go talk to the principal because he feels a type of way about my rug being here and about that table being there and about that horseshoe table being there. So haven't really decided when I'm gonna go do that because I'm kind of already stressed out from some other things going on right now. So I'm just gonna get to work on some other things. We have a new curriculum, which is where I was last week and I couldn't come in my room. So I have to take everything off that cart and put the old curriculum on the cart. So that's what we're gonna start working on right now, just so I can get that stored and out of the way and organized the way that I want it. I have been at work for an hour and I've been walking around saying hi to everybody. We have a lot of new staff, so I just wanted to make sure I introduced myself. I'm on the interview team, so I actually saw all of them already, but I still went and said hi. So let's get into organizing all this stuff. All right, so this is all of the new curriculum. My other curriculum you guys have seen is all stored away here. So I have some books there, those back there, the old curriculum, and then all of this old curriculum. And I actually have some first and some second grade. So I have a ton of the old curriculum that I'm gonna have to empty out from here. And actually those yellow books over there are also old curriculum, and then the orange books down there. So basically what they said is we can keep whatever we wanna keep. I intend to keep all of the paper decodables that are in those boxes down there. And honestly, everything else I want out because I'm just not the teacher that likes to hoard and save things. I want whatever's fresh and whatever's new and whatever's old gotta go. The paper books are just really good to be able to send home. So I'm gonna start working on this.
Editing McCall here again, just to say that this actually ended up being a little overwhelming. You'll see me kind of stop here in a second. There we go. And you can see that I kind of have a little bit of anxiety about it. The whole task ended up taking me about 2 hours. I took some breaks, but basically I only took a little snippet of me organizing this, and then I turned the camera off and tried to crank out a lot of it. And I did more later. So yeah, this is just a little bit of it.
I am currently taking a break to type a quick email. It is a little bit after 11. I'm going to tell myself I give myself like 15 minutes to write this email, be done by 11:30. I stopped for a quick break in the lounge because the PTO brought some breakfast snacks, so I ate, and then I'm going to get back to it and try to organize the rest of this stuff once I'm done with the email. Here we go. So I'm not gonna open it because all my stuff from my desk is crammed in there and it's jam-packed. But down here on the bottom is where all my big books and stuff are. So I'm gonna take out the R4R ones and I'll just put the big books and stuff down here. This is just the cabinet that's right behind my desk, so. Y'all, as hard as it was, here we are. So all this is all the curriculum, the old reading curriculum. I have successfully loaded all into this cart in no real organized manner. I tried to just do it so that it wouldn't fall off, which, you know, wasn't the greatest. Don't mind my ashy hands. So all that's left of the other curriculum, I have this box out because I had 2 of these, so I need to see if this one's Ashley's. And then that box over there is the first book they need. So I think I'm gonna use that and put it into book bin, so I didn't wanna put it away. Otherwise, I actually left them in the boxes because I think it'll be easier for me to go pick up a box than to try to pick them up all out of the box. So I have a bunch in the boxes here. And then over here, I stored the remaining curriculum. So I have, this is all teacher stuff on this side, but then these are more of the books. So there's like a workbook for every single skill, and there's like 8 skills or something. So these are some of them. This is the teacher handout stuff. Then those are the rest of them. So this is more teacher manual stuff, and I'm gonna figure out what else I need to put in here. I still have other stuff to load in. But then I also have these, which are like readers, and unlike my readers before, which you got like a half of a class set, there you get a full class set of these books. And so I have one for each skill, I think. Yeah, so there's 7 skills or more, I'm not sure, but I have those put in. So I started out doing this. So I have 1 and then more 1s behind this, and then 2 and then 2s behind this. And then I decided after that, I'll just do them by the box until I decide how I really want to organize them. So then I have 3, 4, 5, and 6 7. Teacher manuals. This is where my math curriculum is going to go, which we get every year. It's right there. So I have volume 1 that's going to go in their mailboxes. I mean, their book boxes, and then volume 2 will go in the cabinet. So then I have these, which I already put away 25 of those right here. And those are the exact same thing. So my assumption is that's another set that's actually supposed to be for Ashley. I'm missing 1 through 6. So my guess is Ashley might have my 1 through 6, which I still wouldn't put in here. I probably will put it over there in the book bins too. So luckily we can say goodbye to that cart now. I'm about to roll it out the door and we are done, and I can move on with my normal classroom setup process now. I have a ton to do. Like, the curriculum portion of this took up so much time, and it's not a normal thing I do every year. So I did all of that, and then I'm not any more ready than I was before. So I'm gonna do my mailbox, my book bins, and put them out. And I also have to put away those math books right there. So I'm gonna start taking care of that, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. I stopped and ate lunch. I also am on the leadership team, so I had to go to a leadership meeting. So that's where I've been for like the last 45 minutes to an hour. We're just gonna keep on chugging away. All right, guys, I'm on crunch time. I have like 1 hour left before I have to leave work because I have an appointment, and then I'm just gonna come back because I'm not gonna be nearly done. I did get my class list, so I'm gonna start typing up some names for the book bin label. I also went and printed this out that I'm gonna put on my back to school table next to my classroom wish list apple. I meet the teacher. So I also printed those out for back to school night, and I'm gonna have those out on the tables. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and start putting supplies into the table bins, which is just like crayons, pencils, erasers. And I'm also gonna do my table that has the bathroom sign in and sign out on it. And then by the time I finish doing all that, it'll probably be time for me to go, but we'll see if I have time for more. I'll work on more. Okay, that went by pretty fast. We have all of these pretty much filled. I just did 1 pack of crayons, 6 pencils, 3 erasers to get us started with the year. And then I haven't fixed the time on here, and I remember putting away my pencil sharpener in a weird place, so I'm gonna have to find it. But otherwise this table's done. I just need to put the pencil sharpener and fix the clock. And I had a crate that I needed to empty out of stuff from summer school. That's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of this stuff out and then putting things away that need to be put away on that shelf. It's literally only 3:20, so that was really fast. So I'm gonna keep working, and then I think after that I might move the math books, the volume 1s that we're gonna use right away. I'm gonna go ahead and move them over to my counter that I usually set up with things I need to label. So let's get into it. All right, so we got these done. I don't have morning work on the first day because they're going to do the Play-Doh, but I do have some mindful coloring sheets, and these are from summer school, so just went ahead and put them in, and then I filled up the marker bin as best as I could. I'm actually running low on supplies. The COVID years are catching up to me now where I don't have a bunch of extras in my cabinets anymore. Scissors, I usually take theirs, put their name on it. I put it in here, and then at the end of the year, I just give it back. But for the sake of storage purposes, it's just easier to have one community bin of scissors. And this was like all the colored pencils I have. And usually this bin is full, so I don't have to sharpen them throughout the year. But that's literally all I had. So hopefully kids bring those in. And then I had to start going through the glues because I have a lot that are literally dry. Because again, COVID year, they're just really old. So I'm gonna put a couple of these big ones in because they're super old, but these ones I think were from last. All right, so I just tore all the hands off my cuppies because I didn't wash these last year, so I need to wash these off to put names on them. This is my class list. I'm gonna work on making the labels for those. I fixed some of these, so I had a couple broken tubs. I need to find one more to replace that one and put it in. I know the parents bought it for me, but I don't know where I put them, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. I think for the sake of that shelf, I'm probably just going to lay those reading and math games out, even though they're not the right ones, because the kids aren't going to be worried about them for at least 2 weeks anyways. So I also took everything out of the box. I'm starting to put things I need to label over there. The math books are there, and so are the new curriculum books that we have. And then I did put a mailbox out over there because my list has 22 kids on it right now, so I'm going to need all 3 mailboxes, and I need to get my attendance things and put it on the edge. I have about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to leave for my appointment, and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back at school. Don't mind Ashley's room behind me. She's cleaning out all her cabinets. They look beautiful. We're gonna go stop by. There's like a little after school vibe party thing, whatever. Something happening down here. So we're gonna go check out that. And then I'm gonna get back to work after that. I stopped at Starbucks because what is a work day at a school without Starbucks? Teacher life. All right, guys. So off camera, I went ahead and labeled all my name prints, handprints, sorry, which I can't show you guys obviously because they have names on them, but I took all them all out and labeled them. I can't put them back in because I have to wait till I assign the students numbers, and it's still pretty early in the game to give them a nifty number. So I'm gonna wait just to make sure my roster doesn't change too much because I don't like it when the numbers are out of order with the actual names. So I'm gonna do that later. Right now, I'm about to redo my unfinished work. I used to just have them put it in a basket and then go back and get it. Basically, I'm gonna make files, which is what Ashley has. This thing is incredibly disgusting and dirty, so I'm gonna wash it really quick and then try to get probably 25 files in it. Okay, so we washed this guy and then I got these little numbers in them. I did numbers instead of names so I can reuse them every year because I feel like redoing these labels every year would suck. So I got them all done, except I'm missing like 3 of these. So I'm gonna see if the office has 3 more that I can have to put in because I want 25. Technically there's 22 on my roster. So the good thing is for now I have enough for the class size that I have, but I would like to have 25 of them. So I gotta go see if I can get 3 more of those, but the office staff is gone for the day. So I'll do that tomorrow. And then I have 3 little pieces of paper in the marker left. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And I'm also gonna get one of my colorful labels to put unfinished work on there. I made a list of all the things I need labeling. Some things are like the bins. So I have new turn-in bins that I need to label, and then the unfinished work bins I need to label. And then these are all kid things that I need to label with names. So yeah. That's where we're at. As you guys can see, it's almost 6:30. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna call it a wrap on day 2 or part 2, whatever I decide to call this. I got a lot done today. I think tomorrow on day 3, I don't know. I might combine day 3 and day 4 because I have trainings on both days, so I won't be in my classroom much, but I do plan on still getting some things done in here. If you made it this far, then thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment below telling me if you're a teacher or what you would like to see this year if you're not. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!